Hello folks, Adrian here. Ugh, what the hell, it's the middle of the day, why am I yawning? But anywho, this is going to be another one of those videos, and this video is going to be for anyone who just happens to, be bored one day and stumbles upon my channel, or anyone who happens to stumble upon these videos or channels by chance, like I do sometimes with other people. Anyone who's ever who's going through some, depression issues and other crap. Here's the message. It gets better. And if you don't believe me that it gets better, just take a look at some of these old videos.
Just recently diagnosed with that, and I guess you can see my reaction as I am really still processing that information.
Whether that's, getting admitted to a psych ward, meds, therapy, willpower, even the other alternative, which is there's no coming back from, which is death. Something's got to give. Like I said, these marks weren't accidents.
What's been going on with me thus far? And so let's see. All my interviews are done. All my pharmacy interviews are done. So
This is me at my worst, folks.
Exactly. You see that? That's where I used to be. That's the guy that I used to be. That's where I used to be at. It was pretty damn horrible. I mean, it was beyond horrible, and I probably should have been inpatient at least once or twice, but I didn't. I avoided that, but, that's how bad it was. I mean, horribly depressed, hurting myself. Now I have scars in my left arm that are never going to go away, but I look at these and I just say, I got through crap. Suicidal, no friends, just really unstable, depression, then getting manic, there's not a whole lot of in between there, and I was rapid cycling really horribly too, and it just was really bad. Really bad, folks. But flash forward to now, about almost a year later, and here I am, happy, lots of people in my life, things are good, I'm relatively stable, I'm doing good in school, people like me, because I'm quite the character, but, I'm as normal as I'm ever gonna get, but, I'm happy, and I'm just, this, want to put my hands up, put my feet up, and just take stock of my life, and just be I'm just kind of more just feel really content with things, just feel happy and content with everything in my life. It's just, there you go. I mean, and you saw those other videos, how bad I was, and now look at me. I mean, so I am living proof that it does get better, folks. It does. I mean, is it gonna be easy? Probably not. I mean, I wish I could go and say, oh, it's gonna be the easiest thing you've ever done, bam, like that, and the next day. I mean, unfortunately, that's not the way it works. I mean, you are gonna have to put some effort and time into it. I mean, I put a lot of effort and time, and it took a good chunk of time. It took depending, it took some time, but here I am now. Here I am, and all that work and effort really paid off. I mean, it really did. And it really did, and look at me now. So, yeah, just anyone who stumbles on the channel, I'm living proof. It does get better. It does. And don't say that you can't do it, because you can. If someone like me can do it, and you saw how bad it was, you saw how horrifying and bad it was, and this goes to anyone who's, watching my channel, who stumbled upon these videos, any of my subscribers, whatever, you saw how bad I was, how bad things were in those other videos. You can even go back and look back. You saw how bad things were. And now look how things are. So things do get better. I'm the perfect example. And I know some people will probably, and the reason I say that is because some people probably say, oh, what does he know? That's why I'm showing, that's why I wanted to show those little clips of those videos. Things get better, folks. You have to put time and effort, but they do. And if anyone who's going through anything, feel free to message me or comment or whatever. You know, feel free. I mean, I'm not unapproachable. I'm pretty happy going, lucky, go guy. But yeah, things do get better. They do. And if you don't think you can do it, then trust me when I say this, I think you can do it. I do. And because I didn't think I can do it, but look at me. I mean, so yeah, and if you don't think you can do it, trust me, you'll be very surprised at yourself. You had to give it, and it's not, don't try, just do it. And before you know it, you'll be like, one day you just notice, wow, something will happen to you, and before you'll have like, you used to have had a reaction that was like catastrophic. When something would happen, you maybe had a certain reaction that was really bad, and you get really down and depressed or something, and like you want to hurt yourself, and then suddenly, you don't even notice it, but the same thing will happen like a few months, weeks, whatever, time down the road. Something will happen that used to get you down and have those feelings, and you'll kind of notice you won't have that reaction anymore. You'll be like, whoa. So, and the thing about it is, you won't know that you're making progress when you're making progress. You won't. I mean, you won't. I mean, it'll just kind of sneak up on you. One day, like I said, something will happen, and then you'll notice that you reacted differently and you reacted better. And you'll be like, whoa, I'm actually made progress. Wow. I can't believe it. And that's kind of what it was for me. It was like just one day, something like that happened. I was like, wait a minute, wow, I normally don't react that good. It's like, wow. And so, yeah. But, yeah, I believe in you guys and ladies and aliens and, inanimate objects or whatever, but you know, things get better. And you can do it, guys. I have faith in you. And if no one tells you that, I will. I have complete faith in you that you can overcome anything. So, yeah, just wanted to say you guys can do it. I'm living proof that it gets better.